Have you ever wondered why some people, even when they are very old, stay healthy, have sharp minds, and seem to have endless energy? What if I told you that a lot of this secret doesn't lie in expensive medicines or modern procedures, but in something as simple as a cup of tea? For hundreds of years, monks in Eastern cultures have kept secret the power of certain natural herbs to heal the body, strengthen the mind, and even slow down the aging process. To make things even stranger, a lot of this information has been lost or hidden by big businesses. These days, we're told that only modern medicine can save us, while nature continues to give us silent, powerful remedies that have always been. Close by, these ancient teas that monks use to stay healthy and live longer not only strengthen the body, but they also heal from the inside out. The last tea I'm going to tell you about is the strongest of all, which may be why so many people want to keep this information from you. I'm going to show you 5 teas that work better than many modern medicines and show you how to use them in your everyday life. Each of these t-shirts has its own special way of fighting inflammation, fatigue, hormonal imbalances, and even long-term problems that most people just accept as normal. Some people say that the 5th tea is so powerful that it should be kept as a secret health secret. So hit the like button and stay with me until the end. Don't miss out on content that could change your life. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. Also leave a comment below. To protect my health, I choose to listen to what nature has to say. This phrase is the first thing you need to do to get back information that can change everything. Ginger is usually just thought of as a kitchen spice, but its history is much more complicated than most people think. In the past, Buddhist monasteries thought ginger tea was one of the best ways to stay healthy. Monks on long spiritual retreats would drink an infusion of this root to keep their bodies warm, their digestive systems working, and their minds sharp while they meditated deeply. They thought that ginger not only made the body stronger, but also cleaned the energy so that the link between the body and spirit was clearer. And from the body's point of view, ginger does amazing things. It is a strong, natural anti-inflammatory that can ease joint pain, stomach pain, and improve blood flow. It's like it wakes up internal functions that have been dormant because of getting older or having too many toxins in the body. Ginger also helps keep the metabolism in check, boosts the immune system, and fights nausea and dizziness that get worse with age. Tibetan monks used ginger tea every day to keep their internal fire burning when they were in the mountains, where it was very cold. Modern medicine and heaters weren't available to them, but they did have this golden root that seemed to carry the warmth of the sun. Modern science backs up this old wisdom. Studies have shown that ginger increases peripheral circulation, lowers inflammation, and lowers the risk of heart disease. Many older people who drink ginger tea every day say they feel much better in terms of their energy, digestion, and even their mood. This isn't a coincidence. By getting the blood flowing and lowering the body's silent inflammatory processes, the whole body gets more energy and clarity. Having a cup of tea in the morning or evening can give you back the energy you thought you had lost. To get the most out of it, boil pieces of fresh ginger in water for a few minutes before making the tea. Monks used to respect nature's rhythms and use what it gives them in its purest form to strengthen their bodies, minds, and spirits. If you want to make it work even better, add a few drops of lemon or a pinch of pure honey. A simple action that holds the power of thousands of years of knowledge. Not many people outside of the oldest groups of natural wisdom know the real power of rooibos tea, which comes from South Africa. Rooibos tea has been used for hundreds of years by many Eastern spiritual traditions, such as Buddhist groups that believed in the healing and strengthening power of herbs. Rooibos may look like an ordinary herb, but to monks it is a precious gem. A drink that calmed the mind and made the body strong, especially during the hardest times of long periods of fasting and meditation. The effect of rooibos on the body is very strong. It doesn't have any caffeine in it naturally, but it is very high in powerful antioxidants like asparagine and noagan compounds, which fight inflammation, improve circulation, and help keep blood sugar levels steady. Rooibos also has a calming effect on the nervous system, which naturally lowers stress and anxiety without the side effects of many modern drugs. It's like each cup brings a deep state of relaxation while reviving the body. Let me tell you about Mr. Robert, a retired 72-year-old man who had trouble sleeping and high blood pressure all the time. Medications, alternative therapies, and changes to his diet had not helped, until a friend who was a meditation teacher suggested that he try rooibos tea before bed. Within a few weeks, Robert was sleeping deeply through the night and said his stress and blood pressure had gone down a lot. All because of a simple cup before bed. He himself said that every day he felt like he had a new body. In Buddhist traditions, rooibos was valued not only for making the body stronger, but also for bringing peace to the mind. A peaceful heart starts with a healthy body, the monks would say. They used this infusion in silent ceremonies to get the mind ready for deeper meditation. They knew that a body that is swollen, agitated, and anxious can't really connect with higher consciousness. So rooibos was seen as a herb that raised the mood and made people stronger without making them angry. How to use rooibos tea. Rooibos tea is different from other teas because it needs to be prepared in a certain way to get the most out of it. To make the best tea, use only rooibos and let it steep in hot water for at least 5 to 7 minutes. Don't mix it with any other herbs. As a helpful tip from the monks, make rooibos tea in silence as part of a mindful ritual. The longer it steeps, the more antioxidants it releases and the stronger its health benefits. Take a deep breath in and watch the steam rise from the cup. Every bit of it helped her get better. Not only did they drink tea, but they also gave their bodies and minds a chance to reset during that brief break. You can do this yourself. Off the screens, prepare your tea with awareness and feel the powerful impact it has on your inner state. When you steep rooibos, adding small pieces of orange or lemon is another powerful way to use it. This mix makes the antioxidants work better and gives it a slightly sweet taste without adding sugar. You can drink it at night to get a good night's sleep or during the day to keep your mind calm and your body safe from the everyday stresses of modern life. Every sip is an investment in your health and longevity. Green tea may be the only tea in the world that has a history as rich and healing as this one. You can find it in coffee shops and supermarkets today, but not many people know where it came from or what role it played in ancient spiritual practices. Buddhist monks saw green tea as more than just a drink. It was a holy substance that helped them think more clearly, clean their bodies, and strengthen their minds. People in monasteries drank green tea before long meditation sessions to stay alert in a way that was both awake and calm. Green tea is a natural weapon that the body can use to protect itself and heal itself. Because it is high in very strong antioxidants, kakin fights early aging, lowers inflammation inside the body, and makes the cardiovascular system stronger. In addition, the small amount of caffeine and alanine in it create a unique mental state. Peaceful mind, steady energy, without a lot of nervousness. It's like green tea gives you the best of both worlds, energy for your body and peace of mind at the same time. Let me tell you about Mrs. Susan, who is 69 years old. She was always busy, but over the years, she started to feel mentally and physically less active and forgetful. She decided to drink 2 cups of pure green tea every day after a friend who did yoga and meditation told her to. 1 in the morning and 1 in the afternoon. Within a few weeks, she said she could concentrate better, felt lighter, and had a constant sense of well-being, all without having to drink artificial energy drinks or take concentration drugs. Suzanne said that green tea made her days feel fresh again. According to Buddhist tradition, making green tea was done with great respect. Monks often did what is called the tea ceremony, in which they were mindful and thankful for every step. They took from boiling the water to picking out the leaves to pouring the tea. They knew this drink had more in it than just nutrients. It carried life force energy that linked people to the natural flow of life. It wasn't just a physical act to drink green tea, it was also a spiritual practice. How to use green tea correctly. The key is to keep the water at the right temperature. The water should be hot, but not boiling, at about 7580 degrees Celsius, 1676 degrees Fahrenheit, so the antioxidants and delicate flavor stay in. Only let the leaves steep for 2 to 3 minutes. This is long enough to get the most out of the tea without making it bitter. Monks have long said that the best way to drink green tea is to take small sips and breathe deeply between each one. This simple practice helps you take in both the nutrients and the present moment, which is good for both your body and spirit. Green tea can be drunk on an empty stomach first thing in the morning to get your energy going, or in the middle of the afternoon to refresh your mind and keep it from crashing like regular coffee does. If you want to make it taste even better, add a fresh mint leaf or a small piece of lemon. This mix not only makes the taste better, but it also makes the antioxidants in the drink stronger. An old practice that can help us find the balance between physical health and emotional peace we all want today more than ever. Chamomile tea is one of the oldest drinks that people know of. Even though it's very popular, many people don't give it much thought because they only think of it as a drink to drink before bed. But in the past, chamomile was seen as a sacred herb of deep healing, especially by Buddhist monks and natural healers. It was thought to be able to calm the body, heal the mind, and bring the nervous system back into balance. For them, chamomile tea wasn't just a way to calm down. It was also a spiritual way to heal the body and bring back its inner balance. Chamomile does a lot more than most people think it does. Chamomile not only helps you relax deeply and get a good night's sleep, but it also has strong anti-inflammatory properties that help ease joint pain, calms the digestive system, and keeps stress and anxiety hormones in check. It gently affects the parts of the brain that handle stress and fear, bringing about a natural calmness that shows up in the health of the heart, digestive system, and even immune system. It's like every sip of this tea protects the body from the mental and physical stresses of everyday life. Let me tell you the story of Mrs. Linda, 77, who had been dealing with insomnia, anxiety, and constant muscle pain for years. She had tried all of them, medicines, therapies, and changes to her lifestyle. She didn't really feel better until she decided to do what her granddaughter, who practices Buddhist meditation, told her to do. She made chamomile tea a part of her nighttime routine, which always included deep breathing and quiet time. Within a few weeks, her sleep patterns got a lot better. For Buddhist monks, chamomile was more than just a way to relax muscles and boost energy. It helped her feel better, without any side effects and without taking any medicine. More than just a plant. It led to inner peace. People used chamomile tea to prepare their bodies and minds for big changes, like when the seasons changed, or when new spiritual cycles began. This gave them a solid base of peace before starting any new journey. They taught that a calm heart is where all good seeds grow. Drinking chamomile tea was a way for them to ground this peace inside before facing the challenges of the outside world. The best way to use chamomile tea. Preparing. The patient is the key to getting all the benefits of chamomile. Do not use store-bought tea bags. Instead, use high-quality dried chamomile flowers. Soak them in hot water for at least 8 minutes, but not overly boiling. The water absorbs more therapeutic compounds, which makes it more calming, the longer it steeps. Chamomile tea should be drunk in a quiet place, away from screens and noise, and you should breathe deeply between each sip. This small action turns drinking tea into a ritual that helps you connect with your true self. Something that monks thought was important for keeping the spirit and body in balance. You can make up your own ritual. Take a few deep breaths and a cup of chamomile before bed. You'll feel a difference in your quality of life. To make it work even better, add a small piece of apple or a stick of cinnamon while it's steeping. These things not only make the tea smell and taste better, but they also add antioxidants and a calming effect. Every cup is a soothing balm against the chaos of modern life. Peace for the body, mind, and spirit. Once you know about these 5 strong teas, there is a secret truth you should know. It is not enough to just drink them. The intentionality you bring to each cup of tea and how you connect with them at that moment will make all the difference in the results you get. Each infusion was more than just a physical act in the oldest traditions, especially among Buddhist monks. It was a ritual for changing yourself. The healing power of tea is really turned on when you drink it with awareness, respect, and gratitude. Making a special time for these teas is the first thing that will help them work better. Do not hurry. Do not drink while scrolling through your phone or doing a lot of work at once. Take 5 minutes out of your day to sit down, breathe deeply, and pay full attention to your tea. Smell it, look at the color, and feel the warmth in your hands. This easy exercise helps your body absorb the health benefits better and also makes your nervous system stronger, which balances your body as a whole. Another tip is to listen to your body and its natural rhythm. Tea works better for some people in the morning, afternoon, or evening. Watch how your body reacts to each tea and make your own routine, like ginger tea in the morning to wake you up, rooibos tea in the afternoon to calm you down, and chamomile tea before bed. Let the teas become a natural part of your day, not just something you have to do. There is a very important teaching in Buddhism: healing happens between intention and action. In other words, you can't expect miracles if you drink teas without thinking about them. When you drink an infusion with respect, gratitude, and presence, you send your body a clear message that you are here and I will take care of you. The body's response to this conscious act is much deeper than any medication could provide. Finally, something that may seem small but is really very important: how good the water is. If you can, make your tea with filtered, pure water that has been heated slowly. Don't use the microwave or boil the water quickly, as this can change the energetic structure of the drink. It was taught by the monks that the purity of the water determines the purity of the tea. This showed that care starts with the smallest, least noticeable things. If you use these little secrets, pay close attention and show respect for the moment, good preparation, you won't just be drinking tea, you'll be building a new relationship with your body, your energy, and your life, one based on gratitude and increasing your awareness. This is what sets people who age apart from those who thrive with energy until the very end. Now that you know how powerful these ancestral t-shirts are, I have to say something that I really mean. No amount of strong tea will change your life by itself. These plants are amazing gifts from nature, but they are only a small part of a much bigger building. Real change happens when you realize that your health is a result of the choices you make every day, and that no one drink or magic ritual can replace a real commitment to your body and your life. Tea can help you with this. You play the lead role. A lot of people want results right away. They want to drink a cup and wake up feeling better, free from pain, tiredness, and sadness. But the truth is that life, like the body, takes time, care, patience, and love. It's not about looking for miracle cures. It's about making small changes to your daily habits that, over time, build strong health like a rock, and if used consciously, and in this bigger picture, become very helpful on this journey. It was always taught by Buddhist monks that daily discipline is the key to long life and inner peace. They knew that meditating or drinking tea just once wouldn't change things for good. It was the daily practice, with a new intention, that shaped the mind, strengthened the spirit, and kept the body in good shape over the years. The same is true for us. What you do over and over again, not just sometimes, determines your destiny. Yes, you will be activating the most powerful forces within you if you combine the power of teas with a balanced diet, daily body movement, even if it's just a short walk, good night's sleep, and times of mental calmness. We're not talking about tricks or magical recipes. We're talking about a way of life that respects who you are and who you can still become. Along this path, tea is like a silent fuel that feeds your cells, mind, and vitality. Picture your body as a big tree. The roots give you food. Your trunk is how you move. The branches are your time to rest and keep your emotions in check. Teas are like the soft rain that keeps this tree alive every day. If the tree doesn't have strong roots or a strong trunk, rain alone won't make it grow. But when everything is in balance, every drop counts, every cup counts, and every conscious action turns into a life that beats with strength and gratitude. So make fun of your journey companions, not your saviors. They can help you build a more conscious, fuller, and truer life. Because in the end, health isn't something you get in one day. It's something you work on every day. And remember that every choice you make from now on is a seed planted in the ground of your own story. Few people have the courage to look deeper than what is said, what is sold, and what is shown on the surface. If you've made it this far, you should know that. You didn't just get a list of t-shirts today. You also got pieces of old wisdom back. Wisdom that has stood the test of time because it has always worked and been true. What's even more beautiful is realizing that what heals and strengthens still comes from nature and consciousness. These little changes are easy to miss. It's easy to think that a tea is just a tea, and that old habits are just silly traditions that don't matter. But as you saw today, the little things we do every day shape our future. Without even realizing it, every choice you make and every moment you spend taking care of your body, mind, and spirit shapes your future. And the good news is that you can now choose to make that future wise. The Buddhist monks taught us that things that are planted with presence grow strong. That's exactly what you're doing by adding simple customs such as the tea ritual. You don't have to make big changes overnight. All you have to do is remember that something bigger is guiding you every morning with every breath, and that real health and vitality come from the inside out. You are the first and most important person to watch over your inner temple. It will be noticeable that your energy changes if you do these little things every day. It clears your mind. Your body feels lighter afterward. Life stops being heavy on you and starts flowing more smoothly and freely. It doesn't matter how old you are. There will always be room to grow, get stronger, and thrive as long as there is consciousness. Now is life transformation is also important. If this content touched you in any way, please like it, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell to keep getting messages that are good for your body and soul. Also, leave a note below. Every day, I choose to treat my health with care and awareness. This phrase isn't just a message. This is the start of a new story that you want to write with more strength, wisdom, and depth.